All right, well, let's get started. Child's pose. Now, welcome to your mat. And allowing your body to integrate, to settle. Like our mat is our home base, and you're here and connect to this moment. We'll stretch our right side body, so walk your hands over to the left. And then use Ujjayi breath, that deeper inhale, to fill up your right lung. And catch the other side, left lung filling up as you breathe in. And now hands back to center. Stretch your arms forward. Hips sink back on your exhale. Tabletop. Inhale, cow, head up, tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Yeah, breath in, belly drops. And as you breathe out, pull the pit of the belly in, shoulders press high for cat. And now downward facing dog. A few more breaths here. Now feet step forward, top of your mat for ragdoll. And so they were still in integration, awakening our body, like integrating our body. And so let's integrate our feet. Feet at 12 o'clock. Press through your heels and the mounds of your feet. And then lift your arches. Nice work. Yeah, you could shake your head yes and no, find some space. Then release your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold down. That's that connection you built through your feet. Maintain it as you reach up into mountain. Forward fold, air out. Halfway lift, flat back. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. 2 breaths here. And then on your next inhale, looking forward, jump or step top of your mat. Breath in, halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, reaching high, mountain. Forward fold. Complete your exhale at the bottom of that fold. Then fill up, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Elbows pull in, upward facing. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Taking your gaze forward, and then ignite, jump or step, top of your mat. Flat back, fill up, length from the tailbone toward your head. Forward fold, mountain, hands to feet. Flat back, thoracic spine in, and then low plank. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Feet forward, top of your mat. Yeah, way to stay connected to breath, and inhale, halfway lift, fold down, and now we move into sun B. So sit into chair, start there. That true north alignment in your feet. Arches lift, mounds and heels press. Forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Chaturanga, or straight to down dog. It's always that option. Yeah, up dog to down dog, we'll meet there. Right foot forward, warrior one. Grounding through your feet. Yeah, and once you guys added that, then automatically you reached higher. So you set the foundation. All right, chaturanga, low plank. As you fill up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, opposite side, warrior one. Grounding through your feet. And then reaching. All right, chaturanga, low plank. Your breath in, up dog, downward facing dog. Feet forward, top of your mat. Breath in, halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair. And stay here for an inhale, bring length. And now fold down. Halfway lift. Low plank. In your low plank, thoracic spine in. And then maintain that as you transition into up dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one. So awakening, grounding down, and awaken all the way up into your fingers. And now you'll take your vinyasa. I want you to stay with your breath. And we'll meet in down dog. Give yourself that time you need to take a full inhale and a full exhale. Warrior one, other side. Low plank. Create your flow, your vinyasa. Up dog to down dog, meeting there. Flip dog. Crescent lunge. Bring length from your heel toward your head. And then pit of the belly in, take your twist. Hug in, right? Exhale, pull in. And then we open up, expand warrior two. Reverse warrior. Stay on your exhale. Breathe into that right lung. Extended side angle. Warrior two. High plank. Side plank. And you press down to then bring that lift up. Vinyasa, low. Up dog to down dog. Really great work. Flip dog. That balance, the yin and yang, right here it is. Got to get that left side crescent lunge. Yeah, way to fire up that glute and the hip hinge lift. I saw it. Nice work. All right, take your twist. And now open up warrior two. Reverse warrior. And then you stay on the exhale and you fill up left lung, expands. Transition into side angle. Warrior two. High plank. Side plank. Yeah, fire the glutes up in this pose as well to help lift the hips higher. And now take your vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Transitioning into chair, feet top of your mat. Halfway lift, fold down, and then you sit into chair, and then we'll take our twist. Length from your tailbone towards your head, grow. Then pit of the belly and stack your shoulders. All right, peace fingers to your big toes. Letting your head drop. Twisting chair. Breath in, expand, and then contract as you breathe out. Gorilla. And we can play with the weight distribution in this gorilla. Let's put like 70% of the weight in your toes. Let the toes ground through your fingers, your palms. And then be an observation of how your body feels with the weight in your toes. And we're observing, right? So now you're gonna put like 60% of the weight in your heels. You still need to ground through your toes so you don't fall out. And now observing, like, and which one did you like so that you know, right, next time you practice, you can take the version that feels best for you. All right, crow. So like, yeah, that intention is there as you've gone into crow. Get the full pose now. Right, breath. Stay with your breath. And always view, right? Like when you fall out, that's like that moment of growth. You've reached a new point. Head of the belly in to help lift the hips up. Really great work. Okay, let's meet in down dog. You're welcome to take a vinyasa if you would like it. Feet forward, top of your mat. Breath in, halfway lift. Forward fold. Eagle. Balancing series is here. Yeah, equanimity. Opposite side. Second side eagle, or second time, second set. And now resist, thighs, press, elbows press. Eagle, last time. Okay, left knee on top. Yeah, hug muscle to bone. Activating muscles for the second set. See if you could sit lower. Standing leg raise. Knee goes out. Reach over to the left, right? Expand through the fingers. Come back to center, set it down. Other side. Yeah, your knee goes out, and now your reach is to the right, and you expand through your fingers, and you also expand through your gaze, looking to the fingers and past them. All right, bring it back to center, set it down, and then we'll add on to the second set. Yeah. Now, as you come back to center, we transition into airplane. So yeah, I like that. Heel pressing forward, lift the leg. Yeah, and now heel pressing back, keeping the muscles in that top leg engaged. Half moon. Keeping that top leg turned on. Tadasana. Other side. And come back to center. We'll do that same setup we did on the other side. Heel pressing forward, straighten your left leg, then lift it high. Airplane. Okay, left glute turning on. And keep that activation on the top leg as you transition into half a moon. Yeah, and check in with your breath. Are you still breathing? Okay, and if not, right, you just add it back in. All right, Tadasana, stand tall. Tree. Yeah, adding now the arms in for your fullest expression. Just like a little mini back bend, shoulder blades lifting your sternum up. Playing with drishti, seeing how far back you can look. All right, tree, other side. Right, knowing that you get time to explore. the pose, to play with it, to fall out and to come back. Your fullest expression when you're ready. Yeah, allowing the breath to help create your pose. And then forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Hold chaturanga for a breath in, and then lower all the way down. Okay, locust. And let's, like in locust, let's build a strength in your legs. So, like what I'm meaning is ankles press towards one another, calves press in, thighs press in. Power up the legs. And now release. And now the moment you come up, power up the legs. Instantly, add that in. Now the inhale, shoulders lift up or sternum lifting. Everything squeezes into your center line, your fingers grip, your legs still pressing. Lower. Floor bow. Knees pull in together. And ignite your glutes. Yes. Okay, release. Rock your legs left to right. And now you're gonna flip over like a pancake onto your back. And then come into bridge, full bridge. Sometimes we take restorative, right? And if that's what you need, add it in for sure. But yeah, rooting down through your arms, through your feet. And then when you're ready, those hips lift higher. Lower. Toes press, heels press, come up, bridge. And if the toes lifted up, press them back down. Shoulders walking under. Come down. Give yourself that one Ujjayi breath in between. And ignite, lift up. Find space. Come down. And we've got one more today. So now your fullest expression could be wheel prep, and whatever you choose, root down, rise up. Yeah, I love your commitment to the pose. 2 more breaths. Yeah, and on your exhale, come down. Butterfly. All right, happy baby. And really let it be happy, right? Rock left to right, maybe rolling all the way over onto the right side. When I do that though, I get stuck and I really have to use my core to come back up. And then to the left, you try it. Hands underneath your low back, legs straight up. And then lower down to 30 degrees. and then to 60. And let your heels now connect with your mat. Let them touch and then pop them up those 2 inches and hold. Knees pulling into your chest, rock and roll forward and back. And come to seated landed boat. You know how we take peace fingers to our big toes in that one forward fold? Reach for the toes. See if you can grab them, right? Maybe even bend in your knees and then try to straighten. Like that idea of playing. Yeah. Nice. Extra core work there. Yeah, you're welcome. Down dog. Really nice work. Flip dog. That was like a sneak attack on some core work. Half pigeon. The option of double pigeon or king pigeon in this moment. And if you love where you're at, stay. Flip dog. Half pigeon. You guys chose to stay in half pigeon. So that, I mean, if this is going to be a recording that we'll do for YouTube. So I'm just saying, if you want double pigeon for YouTube, take it now. And those of you in the live class here, you create the community, right, through your practice, reaching people outside of class. Showing up for others when you didn't even know it. Yeah, it affects others too, the way you show up for yourself. Downward facing dog. And alternate your knees, bending, create that space for the hip hinge again to keep it warm. And you know what, we're gonna take frog today. We have time, so folding your mat in half for the cushion under your knees if you need it. To me, that's about setting yourself up for success in the pose. The alignment coming in, ankles directly out of your knees. Nice work. And something that tends to happen in this pose, and I see it a little bit, so like pull the belly button in, okay, to help the low back out. And turning the glutes on can also help the low back if it feels achy. And then, so that's part of that core work. Core from the ground up, not just within the torso. So utilizing the hips, the legs, even the pelvic floor in frog. Two more breaths. All right, you'll walk your arms forward. Letting the torso come down, knees together. And then seated forward folds, right, starting with the right foot in. I want us to take a twist today, so nice and tall through your spine, and then twist towards your extended leg, your left leg. Keeping space between your collarbones and your ears. All right, switch sides. From your tailbone towards your head, grow. Pit of the belly into twist towards your right leg. Just that reminder of space between your ears and your shoulders. Come back to center, both legs out. Now fold forward. Reverse tabletop. Next up is fish. Let your chin guide you up and out of the pose. And so we get a longer inversion today. I want you to choose one that you know you can hold longer. Maybe you want the hips to open up more, so child's pose would be a great option. If you want the hip flexors to open up more, yeah, like Catherine, what you just took, the block underneath your hips, like straight, heels connected to the floor. And since we're going to be in this pose longer than normal, I definitely want you to stay connected to your breath. So let's add in a meditation with breath. And so counting your inhales up to 5, or the exhales, whatever keeps you connected the most. And then you'll count back down to 1. And from that space, you start back over once you get back down to 1. While you're tracking with breath, expanding from the inside out. Stay with the count. But while you're counting, can you also observe where your breath is coming in? Building the tool of our mind-body connection. Where in your body do you need the space? Yeah, when you find it, right, breathe into there while staying connected to your breath, right? Counting. Okay, Stephanie, in this moment, I want you to press the tops of your feet down. And Catherine, for you, it's going to be your heels pressing down. And yeah, gently waking the body up, and you're going to make your way out of the pose and set up. Take your time coming out. We'll transition into supine twist, making your way onto your backs. And then right knee, starting on that side, right knee pulling in, take it to the left. Opposite side. Butterfly. Shavasana, deep rest. And cultivate your deep rest either through your breath, maybe a cleansing breath, sigh it out, or pressing a body part down into the floor and then releasing. Maybe you try both on and see which one you like. Using the tools to bring in deep rest. Knowing you can also use these tools off your mat in moments you're needing some relaxation. Take a deeper breath in, helping to wake yourself back up. Then you're going to roll over onto your side, hugging your knees in towards your chest. A moment here for gratitude. You know, stating something that you're grateful for. And come up to seated, hands to heart center. Sitting nice and tall. Thumb knuckles up to your forehead. Together we say, Namaste. Nice work.